You know, when I was in fellowship, egg freezing and even vitrification was in its infancy, and part of our theses were exactly on that: how to vitrify eggs, how to vitrify embryos. This was just 12 years ago. And at that point in time, all we were doing was slow freezing, which was particularly a fairly good way of preserving embryos, but pretty poor in preserving oocytes. As we got better with vitrification with embryos, which is flash freezing, we've been able to apply that same methodology to eggs. And not only that, but to be able to improve the freezing media and thawing media and the devices in which the eggs are frozen in, because the initial devices and media just weren't quite adequate for oocytes. I think for the most part, the industry has now almost mastered the technique to freeze eggs and thaw them for future use. Egg freezing has, in the last few years, improved freeze and thaw rates. But in the same way that we tell a couple trying to conceive, this in no way guarantees you a live birth. It does provide you the promise in a good percentage of giving a live birth, but everybody has to be clear that one egg does not equal a live birth. In fact, you generally have to go through a few batches of eggs to find the one lucky one that's chromosomally normal, that'll eventually fertilize well, that'll grow in the incubator, that'll grow inside your body to give you that live birth.